Today we're sharing a trip that was really inspiring to us. We always saw the mountains far away but never got there really. And this is a stunning area made of limestone, has some historical sites, as well as if you're really quiet, you can see lots of wildlife like wild monkeys, these big lizards, and other creatures crawling around. And then there's more stunning views of the rice fields and the whole landscape below. So we're going from Hua Hin up north towards the Sha'am area, and from Sha'am itself, it's just a short ride further and to this mountainous area you see here. And there's a hiking trail throughout the whole area. When arriving there, just keep in mind this is the only place we've encountered so far where at the entrance they were asking for a proof of vaccination. So it's a state park, and rules seem to be really strict there. Um, yeah, so just take a picture that was enough of your vaccination if you've had it. Um, when you arrive there, after this short check of the papers, you arrive already in this nice park lake area. This park has signs pointing you to the different viewpoints and attractions throughout. Um, the pass for us was about a 2 hours hike. So when you're down here in the beginning, if you haven't brought enough drinks, you can still buy some at a small cafe downstairs, and then start your walk along this path towards the mountains. It is a path around, but it has some stretches where you can add see different things, and then just come back to the main path. Um, so the first one would be here. This is a really short one, so if you're not up for a 2 hour hike in the heat, then you could still just enjoy this little park downstairs and make your way up um, this path to the left. Already has got really nice scenery to take in. This little temple. Just take off the shoes and off you go for to ask for some good luck for the trip. I'm not going to read everything that's written on the signs, but also the signs are also in English, and basically what we show here as just nice impressive views also has a the story that behind these rock formations written there. So this one would uh, it looks like an old cemetery. So there is there's always something to discover in this park. Once you've reached the destination, you can read a bit and learn about it. So this first stretch is very well maintained. So um, all very solid steps, um, quite some incline, but also this one is just a short stretch, so you can see the temple we've been to and this limestone um, formation, which is called the mirror. Once we turn around, you can probably see why. It's about a meter wide, 4 meters high, and the story written down here says that um, this mirror was once used by a goddess to check whether she still had blood on herself when she came back hunting from this forest area. So this is this mirror. And so this was just the first um, 5 to 10 minutes of the trip. So we're making our way down now deeper into the forest. And again, um, probably as it's quite a long hike and it gets darker and darker in this forest area, um, either take light colored long clothing just to protect yourself from the mosquitoes, or take some mosquito spray because there's when it's dark and there's some water around, mosquitoes are there in quite large numbers, and we've been bitten a lot. So seeing these wildlife all around, so it's really crucial to be quiet if you want to see wildlife. You're going to see a lot if you're really, really quiet. For example, the monkeys you encounter on the way, they are not like the monkeys that venture into the cities for food. They are never being fed, and you shouldn't feed them. So they are really, really shy. They will keep watching you long before you see them. So if you're loud, they will just disappear. But if you're quiet, it seems like you have a very high chance to see some incredible wildlife here. As as you start to move further along the trail, the path occasionally gets less well maintained. So um, there's quite a few stretches of loose rocks, some areas where the rocks are really, really sharp, and some areas where there are like wooden boardwalks. The wood is already quite rotten and loose. Um, but I wouldn't say it's a particularly technically difficult hike. Um, but the distance is quite challenging. So, but as long as you've got enough water and medium level of fitness, it's no problem at all. And the views are really rewarding. So you're um, uh, at least we were staying quite motivated to look what's around the next corner. But yeah, you see here some areas covered in moss, so um, some solid shoes are really important. But nothing special really. Just take some comfortable shoes. You would take some sneakers for sport or something like that. That's fine. No hiking boots needed. It's just yeah, somewhere it's a bit slippery, somewhere the rocks are a bit loose, so something that stabilizes your foot a bit could be a smart idea. And then, yeah, in some areas the grass is also growing a bit higher, and there are lots and lots of animals around. So that's why I said, if you take long pants, you're going to feel just a bit safer when walking through these areas, and you don't want to have these ones crawling on your bare leg. This is then another one of the um, paths that led off the main path. So this is also probably why it's a bit overgrown, because not everybody comes here. Um, and there you see also this platform is a bit rotten. So again, really careful, and we're not going that close to the edge there. So just staying on the path where it's safe. And this is like it's called the Holy Well. So it's an area about the size of a football field, um, which is just a hole straight down, like a crater. So this one is just impressive views, but you have to come there yourself to really take in this atmosphere. And and this is then what we really enjoyed. You always see these hills in the distance when you're walking or driving or cycling around Hua Hin, but this is really the first time we got to these mountains, and the path leads you from one top of a mountain to the next one, and it's just so varied that you don't get bored on any stretch of it. It's um, you're climbing over rocks, you're walking through the forest. Sometimes you have stairs, sometimes it's just tiny pieces of rock that are dug out a bit. So yeah, here, sorry, I had to kind of grab my camera to grab something to hold on to, and then saw this monkey over there. So they're really shy, so we won't get any great shots. We had to be really, really quiet to try and make our way a bit closer to them, but you see them disappearing, so wait a moment, enjoy the scenery, and have a try if they relax once we make our way closer to them again. And then we see the whole family there, just sitting high above us, always watching. The baby can play, but the parents are still watching, so we're not going to stay too long. I think, yeah, they're really, really shy, so don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. So just happy we got a glance at these beautiful creatures. And then we're already on our way, moving further around. This is now about half of the trip, and so we're also getting really, really tired. Yeah, you're just sweating a lot. It's a sunny day today, really hot, about well above 30 degrees Celsius. So we're happy to descend downwards a bit, get some shadow again, and drink lots and lots of water. We took about 1.5 liters for each of us, and that was also a smart decision. If you take any less, we encountered two groups on the way who didn't take any water, and yeah, for a hike that's about 2 hours in the heat, going up and down, having no water is probably not yet dangerous, but you'll feel a bit dizzy in the end. So yeah, just bring along enough, and ideally just one big bottle, so you don't have any trash on the way. There won't be any trash bins, no facilities at all on the way. So bring everything and make sure you take it away again. The whole area is really, really clean, so would be a shame to drop any waste there. And when you thought you're done, you're already climbing another mountain again. But there's again different scenery, different views to enjoy, and yeah, around every corner there's again a sign pointing you to something new to discover. So we really like this place. Looking down on the villages, rice terraces there. It's just a view you don't often get. Once you're down there, it just doesn't look the same. So, but from the mountain top, the rice terraces just have quite a beauty to them. And this is now the last stretch, descending down back into this park area close to the entrance. And it's really, really nice to be on flat ground again. Watch the trees here have grown over quite some time. Just an impressive area. If you have enjoyed watching, please don't forget to subscribe, and see you next video.